You only get so many long runs, right? You only get so many long runs, and the Panthers need to, our clock is ticking because of Bubba Brewski and the uncertainty about Spencer Knight. Like you look at Boston, and if something happens to Olmark, they've got Swayman, right? And that kind of should be what we say about the Panthers. If something happens to Bob, they got Spencer Knight. I believe I will say this about Spencer Knight. I'll say this. I believe that we are not going to see his full potential until Bubba Brewski retires or is no longer with the team. And I'm not being critical of either guy, and I'm not suggesting that that's what I want to happen. But I think it's clear from if you can read through the tea leaves, so to speak, about what happened to Spencer Knight. I think it's pretty much abundantly clear that part of his issue was, understandably, he's disappointed about not getting a real genuine opportunity to be the number one goalie. Now, that's a problem we knew from the moment this all happened, right? From the moment it was Bob and Spencer, it was like, well, how's that going to work in 3 or 4 years? So I don't blame Spencer Knight from that perspective. I don't blame him. How is he going to react the first time this season? Bob comes out, he's the starter. We're 30 games in. Bob stubs his toe, and he's going to miss a week or 2 weeks. Spencer Knight comes in, and he looks good, right? We're winning games. His goals against is under 2.25. He's got a save percentage about 2. He's busting. He's kicking ass, right? And then okay, Bob is like, all right, I'm back. I'm back again. Sorry, kid, go sit down, because that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. We're not going to permanently banish the $10 million goalie to the bench. Now, with Boston, it worked with Olmark and Swayman because Swayman knows that with Olmark's salary, he has a more genuine opportunity, a more genuine shot at becoming the number one guy. All right. I believe if threw Swayman out there right now and Olmark was out for the season or something, I think Swayman would pick up the pieces just fine, and he would perform like you would expect him to. I have a feeling that until Spencer Knight knows this is my net, I have a feeling you might see some inconsistencies from him. It's a tough situation to be in. And, that circles back to what I said, for a couple of years before Spencer Knight got his contract extension. I said I had a feeling that his management was going to demand a contract that paid him the amount of money that Spencer Knight would be worth had he been given a real shot to be number one goalie and he had developed at the pace and level that he believes he can develop at. And so that's why he's getting 4.5, is because that's probably in his mind, in his camp's mind, that's the level of goaltender he would have proven to be worthy of, level of salary that he would have proven to be worthy of had he had a real chance to be the number one goalie. So the question is going to be is how is he going to react when, Bob is 35? I mean, the odds of Bob going through a whole season unscathed is pretty low. Going to need Spencer Knight to come in there, and what's gonna Spencer Knight's reaction going to be? He comes in, pulls an Alex Lyon, 6-game winning streak, right? And then as soon as the luster is off the gold a little bit, you pull Knight and you put Bob back in. How's Spencer Knight going to react to that?